Well, folks, delighted to be joined by the manager of Montrose FC's women's team, Mr. Craig Veros. All good, pal, all good. Let's see how this goes, because you've got a bit of an abscess there, so yeah.
That's my good side.
Perfect, happy days. It's the one that's not as swollen.
It's a 1-1 today.
Well, Ashley's goal, I thought that was a beauty. I thought she took that really, really well. Something I wish we did more often, actually, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, score goals.
To have a shot from outside the box, it's not something we tend to have a go at, but today, yeah, went well for her.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are times you come off the pitch and you just have to accept that there was a superior team that you're up against, and today that's what it was.
Yeah, they're a good side. If I was going to say who's going to win the league, that would definitely be my tip. And obviously they're still performing and competing in Europe as well. Yeah. So I think they're away exploring Lisbon for the second leg, and I'm going to Lawrence Kirk today.
Well, at least you're going somewhere else. I'm stuck in Montrose. I'm not going anywhere. So,
they're a good side, and I think the one big thing that separates the two teams is pace.
Yeah.
They've got pace everywhere,
yeah.
And you struggle against pace. Obviously, they've got quality as well, but no, it is what it is.
Yeah. To be fair to us, I actually thought there were times today where we did pass the ball really well. It's just unfortunately, at that last moment when you're looking for the final ball or whatever, it just didn't happen.
Yeah, and I did say that at half time. It's just that that last third, just composure on the ball, because you've got to pick your passes when you're playing against a good side. You really do. You have to make sure it's a 90%, 95%, not just a hope into the box, because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to have MD there, because they're all chasing back for that side. But yeah, we did. I feel for the girls. It's so tough in this league, and that reminded me back when I played, when you're playing against a really superior team. It's very difficult, and that was probably a cup game before, but every week they've got to do that.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard. It really is, and I feel for them.
And of course, you have to be mentally strong. That's the reality. But I suppose when you look at what's happened to us in the last few seasons, and when we're in the sort of final games, I think that mentality has really seen us through a lot.
Listen, if you cut away the full-time teams, we're doing all right.
Yeah.
We're doing all right, and you've got to remember what you're up against. I don't know what their budget is like, but it's certainly the same as ours, and I'd like to swap places for 5 minutes.
It would be interesting, I'm sure.
It'd be interesting to see how they'd survive. It's so tough, and again, like you said, it's mentally tough, and it's draining. But I learned a couple of years ago, you can't let this one affect you too long, because it happens too many times, and you've got to really focus on the games that you've got a chance to win. And again, we go to Aberdeen, we play Aberdeen next week. Again, there's a big disparity in budgets as well, and the credit to the team is that we're looked at as that we'll compete with them.
Yes.
And that's a lot of credit to the girls, because again, like I just said, there's a big disparity in budgets again, so they're doing really well for where we are. Yeah.
And we were down to the bare bones today. The last thing we needed as well was for Erin Ross to get an injury at the beginning. Is it serious?
We don't know yet. I think I'm hoping she's okay, because Erin's been doing really well of late, and she's a big physical presence. And we were low in numbers today. We've got a few to come back, but it's no easy when you've only got 2 on the bench that can go on. And I thought the 2 came on did well. So, listen, we do our best when our backs are against the wall, and it's probably every week the backs against the wall. So
that's absolutely. And the thing is, sometimes that's good for us. I think that is a bit of a bonus for us. The game that we had against Aberdeen was probably maybe one of the first times where there was this sort of genuine feeling of, actually, the team's got a chance today.
Aye.
And I don't think it necessarily worked for us,
No, it didn't. It was a bit of stage fright, I think. Sometimes we're used to chasing, no getting chased, and I think, it depends how the result goes today, but it'll maybe be a similar scenario next week. But everything changes in the derby. This match, it's the players don't play the same way as they normally play, unless it's at Pittodrie. They perform there. Hopefully they change it to Pittodrie, and we might do well enough. But I've got nothing but credit for the girls, Ross. They've got it hard, but they do give everything they've got.
Yeah, they certainly do. And I am genuine. I'm looking forward to next Sunday, because we go in there with belief, and we've got to take them on. And you're right. There is this disparity between the two teams. This is Aberdeen you're talking about, but my God, we give them a game every time we play them.
And we'll give them a game next week. There's not one time. Well, last time was probably the worst we played against them, but there's not one time we haven't went and fought. In fact, we've went and fought every game for the last 3-4 years. So there's nothing but credit. I know the scoreline's not great, but you know, there is a big golf and ability and finance, and we try our best.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to it, buddy.
Good man.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend
Thank
and
you.
get to the dentist.
Aye.